This is a top 15 matchup featuring ACC versus SEC. Two conferences geographically linked, and typically the ACC arrives with a chip on its shoulder and a point to prove when they face the SEC. Welcome to Notre Dame Stadium, the legendary home of the Fighting Irish. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The onside kick doesn't work.
Well, I guess you got to appreciate the aggressive approach here to start this game off. You can't knock them for trying, I guess. But we'll see how much this hurts them here in the long run.
Off the play fake on first down. He's wide open. Look out. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch downfield. Touchdown, Irish. Strong game by this quarterback.
Well, that's exactly how you want to get this game started. First drive of the game to get 6 points. That's going to get these Irish fans fired up. And you know, touchdown Jesus is enjoying his view.
Point after, not right through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He brings it back to the 18 before stepping out. Scanning the field, it's Stockton. Pulls it in, it's Gibson. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. And the Bulldogs will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Using his legs here. Has the first, still on the move.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
The sure hands, it's Gibson. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Important second down play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Makes the catch at the 10-yard line. Offense threatening now. Back to throw again. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was So an early season success for both teams, the top 25 matchup, both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial, kickstarting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis.
Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Oh, and he knocks it right through.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. That strong coverage there, they tackle him at the 11-yard line. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Caught over the middle. It's McMillan. Tackle made, but he gets the ball out across the 20-yard line. Good game.
Chris, really, that's all you want to see from this offense is the ability to just be efficient. If you could just avoid the mistake, make those first downs, be a great compliment to what you want to do running the football. There's a great chance of putting enough points up on the board to win this game.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Going to hand this off. And the Sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. Quick spin on the run. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Bulldogs. He broke away, and they couldn't catch him.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. Looking for some space. It's Payne. Moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got...
Oh, that one's picked off. Could take it all the way. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year, and he was not going to squander this chance.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. It didn't take long to reach the end zone last time. A perfectly blocked running play. Can they keep it going here? The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he...
Deep shot toward the end zone. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, the defense does a really good job of getting that initial pressure on the quarterback, but this is what he can do. His athletic ability and his legs gets him away from the pressure. He buys some time, and I love how he keeps his eyes downfield. He's not scrambling to run. He's scrambling to make a big play with his arm, just unable to connect with the receiver downfield, but good effort and a good play.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Georgia.
Had a nice drive going here, but now it's 3rd down and long. To the air, it's Stockton. Quick throw to the left. Pass is caught on a comeback route. Stopped after the catch at the 9, but it's 1st and goal now.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
2nd and goal for the offense. Back in motion now. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
Nice job by this defense on that 2nd down, so we now have 3rd down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he'll be stopped just short of the end zone at the 1.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
No surprise here. The coach has got the offense on the field. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. QB keeper all the way. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia.
Boy, do I love watching this guy play the game. You know, you get caught up in his ability to throw the football, but you get into a situation where it's 4th down and goal. I love that his legs are a threat. This time he finds his way into the end zone for 6 points.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. Looking for some space. It's Payne. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, This is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Defense calls their third and final timeout of the half now. Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking for a man. Makes the grab. It's Gilbert. They make the tackle, but not before. Solid gain on that pass. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. Hits this one off the side of his foot. The offensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent field position. Toss play. Back heads to his right. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Back to throw. It's Stockton. Looks left and finds his target there. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15. Georgia has moved into the red zone. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Stop for no gain defense. Very stubborn here down near the goal line.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for second and goal. He's got it near the end zone. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line.
Love to see the positive yards here. Down inside the 10-yard line, you're looking for anything to get closer to the goal line. Now it's going to set up third and goal. Got to find a way to get this ball into the end zone.
That's a design quarterback keeper. The offense stays on the field. Of course, it's fourth down and inches. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
Chris, how about this? The offensive coordinator decides to run the quarterback on a design run to try to catch the defense napping, but the defense was not having it at all. Waiting for that play to be run, comes up with a nice stop to get the ball back.
He sneaks it on first down.
Well, I don't blame him to go with the quarterback sneak here to try to pick up just enough yards for the first down. But hey, man, give credit to that defense. They did not budge at all. They kept him short of the first down.
Here's the second down play. He's looking to throw. The ball is picked off. He's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Dogs.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms. He takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
And he knocks through the PAT. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And he finally steps out, but not before an excellent return to set up the offense. offense back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looking for a man deep down the middle. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
We're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
The extra point is good. They cut the lead to 10, 24-14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last time they had it going, but got stopped on 4th and goal. They got to put that behind them now. Put together something here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Going backwards to open up this drive after the loss, second down and 15. Breaks into open space. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? To throw, it's Stockton. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's 3rd down. But he's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
No, kick it away here. And they've got the returner corralled. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And that pass ball is incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. From the shotgun, drops back. Looking deep to the right side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
I love the idea of this quarterback just continuing to give his guy a chance. Already making multiple plays. Why not put it up in the air and give him a chance to get in the end zone one more time?
Tries to get it to the running back. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
That was an impressive effort here by the safety to use his speed and effort to get to that football and where it was headed. Secondary coaches got to be proud.
So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. There's the handoff. Fighting him off. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Boy, great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Knowshon Moreno. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
He escapes the pocket. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And the defense smothers him for no gain. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Looking to throw. It's Stockton. He's running out of time here. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Catch made on the out route. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. He hands it off from the gun.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. He dumps it off to the tight end. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Receiver makes the grab. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Looking deep downfield to the left. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me?
They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Wow, what a play by this safety. Sometimes you'll see teams around the country not willing to play much cover 2 because they're concerned about the safety and coverage. But in this case, man, he played it perfectly, read the football, and made the interception.
Looking to throw. It's Stockton. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. They bring him down after a short gain there. The Dogs will come to the line to run the hurry-up. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Thomas. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. That's caught. It's Gibson. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Grab down the middle. It's Taylor. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. One more play before they head to the locker room. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the third quarter. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Fakes the handoff. Looking to throw. On the run here. Lets it go. Catch made on the sidelines. Good enough for a first down. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain. Getting closer to midfield now.
Boy, great recognition here by the quarterback, recognizing zone defense. Initially didn't have anybody open, but I love he's able to show that he's got enough athletic ability to get outside of the pocket and be able to make that nice throw for a big first down.
They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
The veteran quarterback lucky that didn't result in a takeaway.
To me, a couple things there. Number one, pressure in the quarterback. The other thing is really good coverage by the secondary. Quarterback had no choice but to get rid of that football. And now you get the fourth down. You got the lead by a couple possessions. Smart play here is to punt the ball away and get your defense back out on the field.
Jordan brought down. Sets up the next drive. Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last 2 possessions. Now, wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course.
Let's go.
Takes the handoff. It's Payne. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Bringing pressure. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook?
Chris, I think I could hear him calling out blocks after that pick. Or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping them out of the end zone.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Back to pass. It's Stockton. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
The offense still out there. They're going for 2 here. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And he makes the grab, a successful 2-point try, and they bump the lead up even more. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Number 91 sets a kickoff.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Direct snap. Breaking tackles. And he's going to get swarmed. The defense all over that Wildcat look. Didn't work at all. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time. Just a few on the play. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
So 4th down and 15. The offense is out there going for it. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Needs a completion here on 4th down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big 4th down stop.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
Touchdown, Georgia. Great connection there for 6 points. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Georgia 42, Notre Dame 14.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Boy, 3rd down and short. They decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit. Doesn't work out. Now you're at 4th and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Looking downfield. It's Stockton. Receiver makes the catch.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Short connection to the tight end here. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Boy, this quarterback's doing a great job of just managing the game. Nice throw, good completion and a first down, and he's already got a play call. He's ready to snap the ball again.
And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. Incompletion makes it second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Quick throw to the left side. The sure hands. It's Frazier. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. First down. Looking to throw the football. Moves out of the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket and put the ball on a string, but just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Looking to scramble. He'll try a pass here. And this pass is caught. That's a big hit at the end, but they earned a fresh set of downs.
Chris, how about this? I mean, there's nobody open initially. He rolls out to be able to get out of the pocket away from the pressure and eventually finds the big tight end for those positive yards in that first down.
Back to throw. It's Stockton. Buying time now, rolling to his left. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, there's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of the quarterback trying to throw a football. And on this play, they end up flushing him out to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football. That's what led to this incompletion.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. On the move now. Heavy pressure, he lets it go.
That's a smart heads-up play to me by the quarterback. Would rather throw it in the stands than a tight throw leading to a potential turnover. Wonder what they'll have dialed up here on this third down.
Now, with the play fake, he'll look to throw it.
Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
To end a long drive on a goal-to-go situation, to just settle for a field goal has to feel like a win if you're this defense. You get the third down sack and limit the damage. Big-time play by the D.
And that one's straight down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Second down after the incompletion. On the run, it's Payne. They continue to feed the running back, but he has had nowhere to go today. He's been getting owned at the line of scrimmage.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10.
He escapes the pocket.
And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Wants to throw it. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. Hasn't been much of a contest so far, and the stats will reflect that. 1 quarter to play in what has been a beatdown so far.
14.
Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal.
Here we go.
Looking to throw again. Gets rid of it on the move. Misses the receiver, incomplete.
The passing game just hasn't been consistent today. It's plain and simple. They might not quite be out of it yet, but they have to start connecting soon or this one will be over.
No gain makes it 2nd and goal from the 9. They'll try the option play here. He'll toss it to the back. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
I love the fact they didn't give up today. This has not been a great game for them, but the fact that they're still fighting late says a lot about the character of this football team.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They were up double digits at halftime, and they're just continuing to roll, building in the lead here in the second half. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Dump off caught by the running back. He'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They went backwards on 1st down, so 2nd and long from the 24. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Play action, looking to throw. Throws to the tight end. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. Dogs will have to punt this one away.
Number 17 in punt formation to kick it away.
We'll see what he can do with the return. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Quarterback making some changes at the line. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. With the catch, it's Washington. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, Chris. These guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
Pass caught. Tackle, but 1st down. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
But there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a 1st down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. 2nd down play coming up. On the flag is out before the snap. The defense may have been a little bit over-eager that time. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So the offense comes up now on 1st down thanks to that costly penalty. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
Caught by the receiver. Notre Dame now operating in the red zone. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Here's another interception, but we're losing track. Look out, he's in the clear.
They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. This group has been rolling up double digits at halftime. They've just built on that lead here in the 2nd half. Going for a big play downfield. Touchdown, Dogs. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more.
That makes the score Georgia 52, Notre Dame 21.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? The pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt here across the middle.
love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? He's got it with room to run. And the gain just good enough for a first down. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. To the air, it's Smith. Looking deep down the right side. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. Finally tackled down at the 19, and just like that, the offense has moved into the red zone. One huge play has changed the drive. Now let's see if this offense can cash in this red zone opportunity. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Here we go, set.
From the gun, he looks for an open man. Buying time, moving to his left. Has a path to the end zone. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Irish.
That's not going to make much of a difference today, but it can be a subtle positive takeaway for a team getting beat down like this. And it demonstrates resilience. You want to see this fight from your team in this kind of situation.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Number 19, set to kick it off.
Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. To throw, it's Stockton. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards.
On the set.
He gets loose. Fights off a defender. They'll tackle him about the 15-yard line. Dogs will come to the line to crank up the tempo. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. He's got room to run. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play? What a catch! There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now, 2nd and 11. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And looking for a big play here. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it.
They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock instead. Throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Dropping back. It's Smith. Looks like he's going to run it. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Lets it fly to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Defense is coming after him. There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. And the offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. First down sack, pushes the ball back. 2nd down coming up. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense?
Military stunt.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And that's it. The game will end on one last incompletion. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team, dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.